Ever puzzled over how those extremely successful folks, the ones we're all secretly a bit jealous of, reach the top of their game? Well, answer might be as simple as a bowl of cornflakes. Except the cornflakes are metaphors for daily routines. These aren't just any routines, they're like the elite Olympic athletes of habits, like a clock precision-engineered by a neurotic Swiss watchmaker. Today, we're going on a safari into the wild world of these routines, from the ungodly early wake-up calls of high achievers, to the work habits that make them seem like they've themselves, all the way to the wellness practices that make yoga like child's play. So buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the daily rituals that make high achievers look like they've got secret superpowers. Brace yourself, it's about to get routine in the most extraordinary way. The secret sauce to success often tries to camouflage in the wee hours of the morning. As dawn sneaks up on us, the high achievers, or as I like to call them, the early birds catching all the worms, are already architecting a blueprint for a day of productivity and accomplishment. These routines are as quirky as the individuals themselves, each one a unique concoction of personal rituals. Envision a tranquil scene of meditation, a moment of zen before Mother Nature's alarm clock goes off, and you thought you were the only one up. Or perhaps it's an early morning run, with the sun acting like a silent but rather flashy, jogging partner. Many successful folks start their day with a bout of exercise, shaking up both their pulse and their zeal better than any espresso shot ever could. There's the peaceful solitude of reading, digesting wisdom with a side of morning Java. Others prefer scribbling down their goals for the day, a treasure map that leads not to a chest of gold, but a cache of accomplishments. These morning rituals, whether they involve meditation, exercise, reading, or goal setting, are like that secret ingredient in Grandma's famous recipe. They add flavor, they focus the mind, and they charge up the spirit like a battery-powered bunny. So it seems the morning really set the stage for the rest of the day, or as I call it, the early bird gets the successful worm. Productivity isn't about turning into a workaholic hamster on a never-ending wheel, but about working like a smart fox that knows where the juiciest berries are. The secret handshake of the successful isn't about being a clock-hugging time hoarder, but about squeezing the juice out of each lemony minute. Let's sink our teeth into the work habits that keep the high flyers soaring above the clouds. First up, time management. It's not about arm wrestling with Father Time, but about waltzing with him like a pair of seasoned salsa dancers. High flyers ace this dance-off by scheduling tasks, serving up deadlines, and treating their time like the last piece of chocolate in the box. Next up is the golden child, prioritization. It's like being at an all-you-can-eat buffet. You can't stuff yourself with everything unless you want to roll out the door. So you pick the dishes that tantalize your taste buds the most. High flyers have their goals on speed dial and align their tasks like a perfectly arranged deck of cards, focusing on the ace in the pack. And let's not sidestep the infamous myth of multitasking. While juggling multiple tasks might make you look like a circus pro, it's often a productivity vampire sucking life out of your performance. The victorious ones know that focus is the secret sauce, and they channel their energy into one task like a laser beam. Remember folks, it's not about many hours you can stuff into your workday like a Thanksgiving turkey, it's about what you stuff into those hours. The learning never stops for those who aim for the stars, unless they get hit by a meteorite on the way, of course. In the grand circus of life, the spotlight often falls on those who are relentless in their pursuit of knowledge, much like a cat chasing a laser pointer. It's no coincidence that the most successful among us are often those with an insatiable curiosity, a thirst for understanding that's never fully quenched, much like a vampire in a blood bank. Imagine setting aside time each day to read, diving deep into the oceans of knowledge contained within the pages of a good book. It's like diving a pool of chocolate. It's tempting, and you can't help but take a bite. Picture yourself enrolling in courses, expanding your horizons with new skills and insights like a balloon being filled with helium, only to realize you're afraid of heights. Imagine yourself practicing newfound abilities, honing your craft until it's as natural as breathing, or as natural as tripping over your own feet, only to land gracefully on a pile of success. This just a fever dream after eating 2 cheese. It's a daily reality for high achievers who understand that growth and learning are inseparable. Much like peas and carrots or cats and boxes, they know that yesterday's triumphs are today's starting line, and that there's always room for improvement. They're the ones who look at a half-eaten pie and see an opportunity for more pie. They grasp that success isn't a destination, but a journey, much like the journey to fridge at 3 a.m. Indeed, Success is a journey of constant learning, growth, and the occasional pie. All work and no play turns Jack into a grumpy old man, wouldn't you agree? Now, the hustlers of the world, the movers and the shakers, they've got a secret weapon, a little thing called health. They're out there treating their bodies like luxury cars, fueling up with premium, organic goodness, and running on the daily like a high-end treadmill on Black Friday. Picture this: the exhilarating, heart-pounding chase of your dog during a morning run, the Picasso-esque masterpiece of a kaleidoscopic salad, the blissful serenity of a meditation session that could make a Zen master jealous. These wellness practices are not just fancy accessories, they're as essential as your favorite pair of socks on a cold winter night. They supercharge the body and mind, propelling you to stratospheric levels of accomplishment. Remember folks, fit body and an unwavering mind are your best buddies in this grand adventure we call life. As the curtain of the day falls, the superheroes we call successful people have their secret potions for winding down. Do they just flop onto the bed and call it a day? Oh no, they've got a whole closing ceremony in play. They perform a solemn ritual self-reflection, reminiscing over the day's victories and blooper reels. They raise a toast to the day, celebrating every little progress, even if it's just not burning the toast that morning. They also play the role of a fortune teller, charting out their quests for the next day and placing their bets on success. This ritual, their secret spa treatment, helping them to chill out, power up and buckle up for the roller coaster ride called tomorrow. And with that, we turn off the lights, ready to wrestle with the dragons of the coming day. Now, after our grand tour of the star-studded routines of the successful and the serious, it's time for you to step into your director's chair and create your own masterpiece. The secret ingredient, you ask? Well, it's consistency, slathered with a generous dollop of flexibility. And remember folks, this isn't a game of Simon Says. Your routine should be a reflection of your aspirations, not a photocopy of someone else's How to Be Successful manual. Perhaps you're a night owl. Your creative genius only comes alive when the moon's up. Maybe you're an early bird who has coffee brewing before the roosters even thought about crowing. It's about finding that sweet spot in your day when your mental gears are grinding the hardest and the fastest. So try on different hats, mix and match, shuffle the deck until you find the routine that fits like a glove. And remember, your routine should be your royal servant, at your beck and call, not some dictator bossing you around. So strap in, test the waters, adapt, and most importantly have a truckload of fun along the way. It's your journey, so why not enjoy the ride?